Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So, for today's episode, we will be covering the Warmaker Sanctuary, which is, very near us. In fact, it's that building right over there. But before that, coming from the last episode, we did invest our attributes in the agility side of things. And I want to change that right quick. Plus, our authority is missing. So, we actually want that to return. Let us go ahead and make another potion of bestial memory. So let's craft one, and that only has 2 minutes before it expires. So let's go ahead and take that, and let us go ahead and redistribute our attributes. So for the late game, and I know somebody asked me this in a earlier episode. Um, Towards the late game, I do want to be maxed out in strength, since I am actually focusing or maining a one-handed strength weapon. But it's totally up to you. If you're doing agility, then go ahead and invest all of those in agility. Combo master. And then the last one would be your armor is increased by additional 50. 10% on damage. You know what? Let's do this. I actually don't know if what you guys prefer, but for me, I'll try this out. Then, like I said, authority, we need that. So while we're fighting, they gain health. And then what we actually want is well trained. And then still want 5 on expertise, just because we need to get that survivalist. And then from there, we also need vitality, just to get that passive health regen. And what we actually really want, and my personal bias that's very important to this game, is stamina. So we want to get endurance, so your stamina regenerates 25% faster. So we want 10 points in grit. This one. So that is my end game build. Anyways, it also occurred to me now that I am level 60. I could actually make epic versions of the one-handed weapon. So I'd actually unlock that now and put in star metal, because that is one of the best end game that you can make aside from legendary weapons. So I'll go ahead and unlock that for 13 points, and as well as epic shields. Now I believe the ancient Lemurian shield is one of the best shields that you can make. So aside from legendary ones, of course, those are the best, but just from raw base stats, I think this one's the best out of the bunch. So let's just go ahead and unlock that for 13 as well. And we should be able to craft it with a, not armor pen, but the damage. So if you could just go ahead and look for star metal. Here we go. Get star metal mace, dealing 41 damage, as opposed to this one that's dealing 53. But if we make it with our guy that deals plus damage, Bladesmith 4, let's also actually make the shield now. We need 7 insulated wood, which we could actually make from here. Not from you, but from the bench. So we just need 2. So this one now is dealing 51 damage. So it's almost at par, and it's not even modded yet. So let us go ahead and make a mod for that one. Actually, you know what? I will actually decide on leaving this for now, just because we can get the Grandmaster armor kits and weapon kits in the Warmaker Sanctuary at the end of the dungeon. So I'll hold on to that. I'll do that at the end of the episode. Where do I put that here? Though I can already make the shield, we will be able to use these in the next episode. So I'll be doing this at the later episode. Let's just go craft one, and that should be ready in no time. And let's just go ahead and finish this dungeon and get ourselves the Grand Master kits. So let us ask Leafy to follow us. give him heal. I'll give the boost later on. Let us go get Shadowmere. And it's not really far away. I mean, it's just right there. So I'll just bring you guys along with the journey. Open the gates. Thank you. Right. So normally how you would want to access this or go through this, or if you want to play how the game actually wants you to play it, you would start from there at the base of the stronghold or Warmaker Sanctuary. So you would start here where the obelisk is, and then you will have to fight not the zombies but skeletons. But for me, since we're living here, we'll just bypass all of that. There's really no reward to it. I mean, at this part of the game, your loot is already end game, so no sense in looting the skeletons. So just make your way through there and go through here. Whoa. This is actually well lit as compared to the previous version. Anyway, let us go ahead and kill these Kellys now. I feel like these are the bunch that don't get staggered. Oh my gosh. Ow. Black Lotus. Is that? No, that's just thick goblin. Right. So that is one boss over there. Before that, there's actually chests underneath the bridge, or the stairs rather. Again, the loot is so-so, but we did get this one. I do want that one. And we got armor scraps. Nice. That's what we actually need. Not the witch fire powder, but this one, armor scraps. That's what we want to loot off this dungeon. So I could just have Liu Fei get your potions. So drink that, and eat that. There we go. Then I will eat some myself. And I did get the Scorpion Queen poison from the previous dungeon, just because we will deal with somebody quite tough that might, need some more extra damage to be dealt with rather. So just make your way here. Don't want to aggro all of them. Nice. Right, Liu Fei. Kill that. Do you want anything from you? Nope. There's also a chest here, by the way. Oh, potent compost. I'll need that for another video. Liu Fei is already dealing damage to the boss here. Ow. Ow. What is your combo, brother? So I'm not sure if you heard that hissing sound. So that is the sound of traps going off. But I don't see them. Oh, nice. We also get Fragment of Power. But yeah, like I said, I don't see the traps. Did they make it so that the traps aren't really visible? That's gonna be irritating. Anyways, let us go ahead through this door now. Interact with that. And this is the first puzzle. So basically what we have to do here, I thought there was a skeleton. Anyways, what we have to do here is to find statuettes that we need to fit into these things. I forgot what they're called. But anyways, essentially you have to go through the green door, then I think this was supposed to be the purple door, then blue door. So let's first head into the green door. We can ask Liu Fei to just go ahead and face that. Again, one way to do this is to lure them one by one. But for Liu Fei, he will just kick ass like he should. I'll go get the archers. Okay, Liu Fei's still good in health. Nice. Oh, we also get a fragment of fire from them and gas axe. Pretty cool. But that's not all of it. There is another chamber here, so let us go through this one. Not sure who this guy is. I think this is the servant of the priest king or something like that. I should really get the mod that gives me the name of the creatures that we fight. Small Yufei. You handle the big guy, I'll get the other two smaller guys. Okay, almost dead now. So we got the statuette of the Warmaker, Mortis. I feel like this is the first time I got this one. Pretty cool. As far as I'm aware, there is nothing here other than chests, which is always nice. There is a bed here. Nothing we can do there. Again, more chests over the back. Perfected light padding. Are these gray? Yep. Gray lotus seeds. More chest over here. Again, more gold and silver treasures. And that's it for this door. So again, let's go ahead and make our way back out where we entered. And then next, we have to go through this one, the purple. Well, it used to be the purple, or now the red one, the red door. And that looks like the archivist, I feel like. Okay, more skellies on either side. Okay. More gray lotus seeds. This one's a language. Yeah, I knew it. So let's just go ahead and learn that. Vilayet. Ooh, white dye. Can come in handy. Is there anything else here? I suppose there's more on this side. Oop, missed. Is that another language? Nemedian, it is. So learn that. Don't need them. I'll just go get the water orb. Then another doorway over here at the back. The archivist assistant, I feel like this one's called. Oh no, the door. I feel like if the door, you know, it's supposed to do damage to the boss. Anyways, right? Let's go kill them. What's this one? The Mastodon's Tower? What is that? It's an elixir. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Although I already have an elixir, so I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and try it out later. Let's just go inspect this chamber. More chest. More dye, fire powder. Always good. I actually have more sorry, not more, but you know, I already have a lot of witch fire powder. I should not get that anymore. Feel like that's it over here. So one more chamber to clear. Okay, now time to go to the blue door. So I'll just go ahead and ask Leafy to attack that guy in the middle. It's obviously a mini boss. Then I will deal. Oh, that guy doesn't have armor at all. Look at that. Ow. There we go. And a lot of legendary stuff from him. Alright, get all of them. Pretty good, pretty good. And just like the other two, there is another chamber at the very back. And that is where we will kill the mini-boss. Ow. There we go. Oh, we got a bow. They're Keto's voice. Legendary bow. And it's a strength base too. So those are the statues that we need. Statuette of the Warmaker, Statuette of the Archivist, and Statuette of the Priest King. So that's pretty cool. Again, let's go ahead and check for chests. No chests. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh. The inside of the horse is scary. Let me put that on 10 meters. Ah, more Grey Lotus seeds. Nice. Right, so let's head back now. Okay, none from them. Won't check the others. Okay, let's go back out. Again, I don't think there is any book or lore that would tell you where to put these things. But essentially it's just these three, the one the nearest. So one statue there, one statuette there, and we get key fragments, and another statuette there, and that should give us the inner sanctum key. I actually don't know, or I have no idea what would happen if you misplace to slot it in. Do you lose it or whatnot? But anyways, after that, there's also a lore book over here. You can read that if you want to. Just go ahead and pause the video. But essentially now you can enter here. Now do be careful, there are traps like that. Also, one thing to note, that door closes behind you. So if you were to die in the middle of this area, you basically spawn at entrance of the dungeon and would need another inner sanctum key to get that door to open. So again, once you're inside here, just play it safe if you're confident. Yeah, essentially just let your Thrall do the tanking and the damaging while you sit at the background, sit pretty in the background. So let's hydrate ourselves first. Okay, now we're to enter this part of the dungeon. I feel like the traps are very hidden now, like so. Didn't even notice those. That is also a floor trap that would spring you up, so be careful of that. Okay. Now, while we're here, we actually want to get 4 rusted keys. So, okay, we just attracted them. Okay. As far as I'm aware, they don't drop it, and you can just loot it from the storages. Ah, yeah, see, I didn't even notice that. They tell you what, they did do a pretty well job, or a well done job with that one. The traps are more hidden, I'd like to say. Okay, just one hit. Do we want anything? Steel bars? No, we can just make that now. Ah, man, again, I didn't... Dude, I need to get my eyes checked, or what? Nice, we got an arm. Do you need that? More seeds. I'll actually ask you to carry some of these stuff, because it's starting to get heavy. That is certainly heavy. Sure, why not? Hold on to those for me. Right, cool. So there's another set of traps. Saw that now. There's a trap right over there. And it's these ones that we need, the rusted keys. So we need 4 of them because they open a doorway at the boss chamber. So I'll just organize that. Silver dust, I'll get that. Star metal bars, crimson lotus powder, and rusted key. So the rusted keys aren't really, what do you call this? Aren't really mandatory. It's optional. But if you want to get the most out of the chamber or the dungeon rather, might as well get yourselves the 4 rusted keys. Got another torso. Don't need steel silver bar. Composite obsidian. Yeah, that is heavy. Give you that. Now for this one, we actually want to be on top of there, so we use this to fling ourselves up there, like so. And one of the chests here should contain that the rusted key. There it is. Oh, nice. Gray lotus powder and silver bar. Cool. I forget there's also one up there. So we should fling ourselves up again. Like so. That didn't quite make it. Well, that was pretty embarrassing, to say the least. Let us go ahead and try that again. Let us go fling ourselves up. Dude, I am not reaching. What the heck? Okay, maybe we try this one. There you go. Okay, again, one of these should contain the rusted key. Won't get any of those. We'll get the star metal, dirty yellow dye, and these ones. Right. So we already have 2 rusted keys. Oh, 3. Nice. So we just need one more, and there's 2 on either side. So the whole chamber gives you 5, but you only need 4. I mean, if you're planning to, farm this for, if you're planning to farm this, uh, you might as well get all of it. Right. More traps over there. Kill this one, please.
So I can carve it on your pyre.
This guy has the silver bars though. Okay, we got another key to the arena. That's what we also need, actually. Annihilator. Or, well, again, this is optional. I'll show you what I mean. But, if you've already played this game, you know what I mean. If you're new here, then stick around. I'll let you know what I mean in a bit. Nothing on them. Let's actually go here and loot the upstairs for the rusted key. So here it is right here, rusted key. There's just one skeleton over here. No more chests. Right. So let's just go drop down and move to the other side. Chest over here. Hardened steel. Oh, I didn't want to punch you.
So I can carve it on your pyre.
Okay, nothing on him. And is it this one that contains it? No, it's not. But it has a lot of stuff that I want. Let me actually give you that. And I'll give the horse. That one. And again, more star metal ore, dragon powder, alchemical base, and the last rusted key. So in total, we have 5. And then we have 1 key to the arena. So let me just organize this. Right? And let us go to the next part of the dungeon. Dude, I'm just triggering these traps like left and right. And before we enter the next part of the dungeon, I'll just go ahead and heal up. Put our health on max. Now, this is the arena over there, and essentially you can bypass it if you entered here and made your way straight. But one thing you'll miss out on is the I forget if it's the armor of the arena champion. We'll learn it in a bit. So essentially, that's how you open it. And there is the arena champion, and she hits like a truck. That is why we want to use our poison on her later. Although we can actually stun lock her with our combos with the mace. But we'll do that in a bit. We'll just head over here first. Deal with a couple of skeletons over here. Dodge that. Alright. And it's this one. So it is the Arena Champion's armor. So if you were to bypass this one, you would miss out on that. And actually, the Arena Champion has a lot of, or could drop a lot of scrap metal So you will miss out on that. Alright, knock them out. There's a chest over here. Gold bars, why not? Alright, so we are gonna face the arena champion now. So let us go ahead and apply the poison to our mace. That way we deal damage, physical damage, and as well as poison damage. Do I have any food on me? I do not. Can I actually have one food on you? From you, rather. Just so I don't get hungry. And drink water. Right, cool. And now we ask Liu Fei to deal with that. Now, if I were to ask Liu Fei by himself to just deal with this, Liu Fei will get knocked out pretty easily. So what we actually want... Oh! Yeah, basically we want to put her on a stun lock. So notice how... yeah, look at Liu Fei's health, down to 3k from 4.4. And that's not even combos yet. So that's pretty scary. Enough said. Arena champion, pretty scary. Anyways, now that is done. Just because I helped Liu Fei, but if I were to leave Liu Fei with her, Liu Fei would die instantaneously. Anyways, this is that passage over there. So if you were to go through that crevice or that crack, you would end up here. And this would actually be closed as well. So there is no way for you to get through. Essentially bypassing that. And over here are also black ice. So again, this is one way to gather black ice without going to the north. I also forgot to mention that you do need 7 skeleton keys for this dungeon. I have 11, but you just need 7. There are 6 at the chamber, boss chamber, and there is 1 in these chambers over here. So let me just go ahead and go through each one of them. Here's the first one. Oh. Okay, what's in you? Treasure. And this is the other chamber. Right, what's in this one? More treasure. Alright, cool. Right, now let's head to the next set of rooms. This one's spiders or black widows. And no chest, no chest. Another set over here. No chest, no chest. Right. Oh, this one's an undead dragon. So let's ask Liu Fei to kill that guy. So this one's actually a smaller version of the one that you fight in the what do you call it? The arena. I know we haven't tackled that yet, but oh, he also drops a skeleton key. Nice. So you just need 6, essentially. Yeah, again, more of that, more of the arena in another episode. I'm thinking of putting that at the very end, just because that's how you get out of the exiled lands. But is it this one? Yes, this is a loot chest. Gives us Aegis Bane. Nice. So essentially, you can get that from this guy as well. So yeah, so that's 1 skeleton key that you need, and then the other 6 are at the boss chamber. So, what's the next one? There's the next set over here. Nothing on that side. Mammoths on this side. Alright, ask Liu Fei to handle them. Liu Fei, you're missing. What the heck? There we go. Right? Killed him before he flinged us up from the ground. More treasure. Silver bar, hardened steel, water filled, sun yellow dye, hardened leather. Okay, get all of that. Hardened leather, star metal, steel fire, and dark mutated brown. Treasure. More of that. We are heavy now. Oh, more treasure. More treasure and nice, we got a leg. So I feel like we just need one more leg and one more arm, an empty arm, and we can make ourselves a another follower. So okay, now I need you to quick stack. What's the lightest one? Give me the lightest one. Okay, carry that. That's pretty heavy. What else I can give you? What's the heaviest? Sure, carry that. Alright, cool. So this should be towards the last set of rooms now before the boss. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Nice. There is this part over here. So notice how this is a different color. Oh, you can see through it now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Because before you can't. And you can see the silhouette of the Yeti, the black Yeti. So you can break that. Ask your Thrall to kill him. So I actually don't know if they changed anything to that guy. But before, it didn't do a lot of damage. So best to stay safe. Alright. What can we get from you? Hardened leather. Nothing. I think we can get a skeleton key. Yep, we just did. I'll drop the demon blood. Just cause. And there are chests at the back as well. More hardened leather. More potent compost. More composite obsidian. I already have one, so I'll just leave that for now. Because I am doing not doing well with the inventory management. Oh, this one weighs. Alright, pretty cool. Guess we can get one. Why not? Okay, give you that, because that weighs heavy. 4.5, 1.75. Hold on to that. That's 4. I don't need the ice. Silver bar is 7.6. Yeah, sure. Hold on to that. As for you, give me the one stack. I don't think the one stack weighs heavier. Oh, it does. And weighs heavier than that too. Alright, never mind. There we go. Right. So this is now the boss room. So the boss essentially is that guy over there in the middle. But the rusted key, you need that for these ones on the side. So you open that, and there is a chest over here. So essentially what you want from them is just the armor scraps, or anything you see that you want to get. So again, there's 4 total, so that's where we came from. So one room there, another room here, and then there's 2 more on the other side, and this one is going out. So again, let's just go ahead and get the chests. You know what? I'll hold off onto gathering more stuff just because, inventory is not doing well right now. And again, the loot chests over here. So there's three on this side, and then there's three on this side. So right beside the Steely, just before you exit the dungeon. So again, let's loot this for the chest. Whoa! Oh, I thought the chest was missing. It's right here. One armor scrap. Oh my gosh. So sometimes you really question, is it really worth the hassle? But I guess in the long run, it compounds, or it adds up rather. Where is the other one? Oh, it's here. Let me actually get one more because I'm hungry. So I'll go ahead and eat that. More of that, more of that, more of that, and perfect. Padding. I hate how the horse... Oh, never mind. I was supposed to badmouth the horse, but never mind. It teleported to me just when I needed it. Right, now, once you've looted that, you can actually loot that after killing the boss. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Essentially, after you've done that, then you can go ahead and kill the boss. So 24k HP, pretty high. Huh. I swear this boss grew every time you hit it. Or every time the health is low. I guess it doesn't do that, no? Oh, there he goes. He's rolling. He's not really hitting much, is he? Face health is still 4.4. And his health is 7k now. Oh, watch out for that. Okay, Buffet, finish it. Nice. And again, we get more of that from him. Let's just use that to... Never mind. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing you can get from him. Just... Yeah, featured meat, because lo and behold, he is dead. So, don't need that. And don't need this. What we actually want to get to now are the loot at the end, or towards the exit. So this is the first one, and we got the unintelligible. And for this one, we got Battle Axe of Berserkers. Very cool. And for this one, we get Shield of Kutamun. 15,000 durability on that bad boy. Damn. And just like that, I'm already heavy. What are the things that I can drop? I'll do it. I'll drop the water orbs. I can make a heck ton of them back at home. I mean, it's always nice to have extra of, but yeah, again, this sword, I don't want to say that anymore. Sledge of that guy. Dude, what are the names? Tulwar of Amir Kuru. Right. Again, heavy. It has something to do with that. No, don't ride the horse. Huh. Nothing is lightweight, except for that maybe. And that. Yeah, I need to drop some stuff. I'll toss the gold bars. I can make that. I can make a lot of that. Um, Again, water-filled glass flask. The potions are surprisingly heavy. 5.8. Right. That would do. Oh, not quite. Not quite. What else can I throw? Empty glass flask I can throw. Um, some of you guys might think I should throw away the dye. I can throw away the sun yellow dye. That's pretty easy to make. That didn't even weigh a ton. It's really the weapons. What can I throw? You know what? I'll throw Aegis Bane. I already have one. Don't need another one. Plus, with the new update, we can repair legendary weapons very soon. So let's go ahead and learn that Warmaker Weapons and Grandmaster Weaponsmith, and learn the other one as well, Godbreaker Armor and Grandmaster Armorsmith. So I will showcase that in another video. For now, let's just go ahead and exit the dungeon. I will just breeze through the exit just because, my inventory is not doing well. But essentially, I will show you guys there are more treasure just before you head to this drop-off point. You might also want to make your followers follow the farthest way possible because this is only a tight opening and there are chests at the back over there. Aside from that, this is where you entered, heading into the dungeon. Arguably, you can do this in just one run. Now, I'm not sure. Well, it kind of looks like it. That the NPCs are. Sorry, I had to pull the map out. But yeah, if the NPCs had already spawned, I'm not sure if the loot has already respawned as well. So, if not, just head back and use the inner sanctum key will always be in your inventory, so you can just bypass all the other stuff. Uh, Essentially, you can just from this entrance you can head straight there without having to go through the other colored rooms and getting the statuettes. So essentially, that is the grind for the uh, armor scraps, which we have 39 of. I'm not sure if that's enough for the armor, but yeah. Again, if it's not, I will just have to do this off cam and continue the grind. Don't have to fight them. Again, I don't have any more space in my inventory. Hopefully our guy doesn't because sometimes they bug out, but hopefully it doesn't. Alright, cool. He's here and the horse is here. So none of them bugged out. The sun, and we are outside now, and we can just go back to our base from here. So I'm just putting aside the loot here, and we don't need another arm. We just need another leg. So that's pretty cool. Once we get that, maybe I'll start to make that episode. But until then, I'll just go ahead and organize my loot. So this is what I was talking about by the Grandmaster Armorsmith and the Grandmaster Weaponsmith. So now we have bulk plating and as well as Master Armor plating. So these are a higher step or higher tier compared to your thick armor. Yeah, because this one's the second one. This one's the lightest one. Thin armor, then it goes armor plating, then thick armor, then it's either or. Now, this one gives additional armor, and then this one gives the most armor, but also is heavy, so it makes you heavier. I'd say the heaviness, you don't really feel it as much, especially if you're, fitting a heavy armor set. So I'll probably go ahead and make them also for Liu Fei. So needs layered fur, which is 15 times 5, that's 75, 150 in total. How do we make layered fur? I think we have to unlock it in a knowledge armor. Is it this one? Yeah, it does. So we need to learn the exiles, or well, exile epics. So unlock that for 13 points. Cool. Now we can make layered fur. We need 150. So let's go ahead and make 150, not 160, 150. Confirm that. So that requires alchemical base and fur. Then it needed, how much was it? 7. So times 10, that's 70 star metal bars, which we should have. We have 356. And then we need this one as well. Master weapon fitting. So we need 2. I will also upgrade my blades, or my daggers rather. So we need 3 since we need 1 for um, a Liu Fei. So craft many, craft 3. And I need a prying kit of some sort for the shield. I forget which. I think it's this one. Master reinforcement kit. So let's go ahead and make 1. Let's go ahead and make the dagger first. I actually want the glass. This one. So this one we learned from the esoteric knowledge. So we just need 30 glass and 22 star metal bars. Craft 1 of them with the damage armor penetration guy, or the bladesmith. Damage armor penetration guy. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, we craft that with the bladesmith. So we have this, we have that. Let's go get the weapon from Liu Fei. So again, this is the legendary one. And I feel like this is still the best for the thralls, the momentum. They don't get affected by the negative side of the momentum, so that's pretty cool. This one right here. And now this is the best one, so we can outfit that with that one, this one, and this one. So a while ago, this was doing 85 damage, and right now, it's doing 90. My mace doing 53 with a advanced weapon damage kit, and this one, star metal, 56. Again, for the steel daggers, 41, and the glasser, 47. So again, pretty cool. Upgraded them. Give me that, give me this. And with the shield, so this one has only 2,268, but this one has 4,500 and health damage of 40. While this one has a health damage of 24. Granting this is a steel heater shield. But yeah, again, I feel like this one is the best that you can make. But of course, if we find the legendary one, then I guess we'll just have to do that one or use that one. For now, we will use that and bump it up even more, now to 9,165, so that's pretty high. But again, the how that looks like is meh. So if we just put that at the back, how do we equip? There you go. That looks meh. And I actually kind of like this one over here, the Argosian shield. I don't need to craft the epic version, so I'll just go ahead and craft the Argosian shield normal version. Craft 1. And I will use that for the Thaumaturgy bench, just because I don't like what the Ancient Lemurian shield looks like. So I'll just go ahead and put that here. Put the source stats there and the appearance, that one, and combine that. And that now should look like the Argosian shield. Perfect. So the recipe that we just learned was the Godbreaker. This one. And the grips are the best one that you can have. Yeah, the Godbreaker grips, not the shield Godbreaker, but this one. Just because of the armor value, and it gives bonus to strength weapon damage. So that is the best one that you can give to your thralls. The recipe is just very expensive to make, just because of the armor scraps and the dragon powder. On top of that, the alchemical base. So let's just go ahead and craft 1. We had to make the rusted gauntlets. So again, that also requires armor scraps, star metal bars, and alchemical base. So again, very expensive to make. And there is actually another armor that I would want to get. I didn't want to make it on the other separate video. But again, I'll just have to drop by in the sinkhole, learn that. I will not fight the arena champion, or the champion of the arena. yet. I will leave that for the later episode, but for now, I just want to get the Dragon Forge ribs because, again, that is the best endgame armor for our thralls. So I'll get this one. Or off cam, I made an elevator, a fast elevator. Let me get one. And I'll meet you guys back at the, or not back, but I'll meet you guys in the sinkhole. So perfect time, it's nighttime. I'll travel there. So here we are now at the sinkhole, and that is over here on I6. Oh, wait, no, sorry, H6. Yeah. So here we are, and people have said that you can actually build an elevator access going down. Normally, you would jump down, or the longer route is you would enter through here. Then the whole place is corrupted, so you would need a dancer follower so that it negates the corruption you're getting. So this is the sinkhole, and bear with me as there is the dragon over there. Where we want to head is towards that area. So if we build the elevator here, I feel like that's so super near. Let's try to build it on the other side. By the way, that is the obelisk, one of the obelisks. But again, more of that in a separate episode. Let's go clear this first of the undead hyenas. Let me to kick you. Alright, kill them. I think this is a good area. So let's just go ahead and build like so. Like that. Now can we attach the elevator here? Like that. And essentially we just E. I thought this was the fast version. What? This isn't fast. Unless the normal version is slower than this one. So this is the first time I'm actually doing this. I've never tried building elevator ever before, so good that works out. And now we're all stuck. Great. Super great. You guys are great. Just great. Just great. My gosh. There we go. Right, what you want to do is actually learn this one over here. So it's not the big steely, just this regular steely at the back. And we learn all the dragon bone stuff. And while that is alerted, let us go back up. So that was that was quite an experience, I'd say. Anyways, I'll meet you guys once we're back at base. Oh, look. Squirm. Alright, cool. Okay, we're home now, and what we want to make now is the dragon. Which one? I think it's this one. Yeah, strength weapon damage of 6. That is hands down the best armor that you can make. We are making it with the shield right, so let us go ahead and let's make 2. So maybe I will wear this armor with Liu Fei. So this one also gives us strength weapon damage of 6, medium armor, but we'll go with the heavy just cuz. Maybe we can make another Godbreaker grip. Alright, so I've gotten the armor now, and I've got Liu Fei over here. Now one question remains. Can we reapply mods to that one? So let's go ahead and try that. No, you cannot. So once it's modded, you can't unmod it. But essentially, his armor is at 1.932. So once we make another set, so let me just go ahead and get the set ready. So we would need one more set of Redeemed Legion helmet, and another set of heavy tacet, and another set of heavy sabatons for both me and Liu Fei. Okay, so while we wait for this one to finish, let me go ahead and apply the bulk plating now to the armor. Okay, just waiting for the last one. Almost there. And if we put all of that on Liu Fei is 1.9. Let us go ahead and remove his armor. From 1.932, it becomes 2072. It's really doesn't mix well. So just go ahead and make your own armor set that you visually like and put that on the thaumaturgy and make that the appearance. So, but yeah, essentially this is the best armor for your thralls with strength weapon damage of 8. For that one, that's 16. This one's 5, so that's 21. Then another 5 and another 5, that's 31 strength weapon damage. Plus, it gives the most armor that you can have on the thralls. Essentially, that is what I roll with. And for me, I would like to do the same. So my armor is at 1.6. And if I change everything, that becomes 1.7. Yeah, and the next one is we have to find the wine cellar, which is very, very near us, actually. That is just behind Conan's Tavern over here. So that is the tavern over there, and it's just right there. But again, more of that in the next episode. And if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like or simply comment down below what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, or just let me know how I'm doing. And if you want to support me further, you can do so by simply subscribing to the channel, as that really helps me out a lot. Anyways, that is it for me for today. I'm Aimatiro, and I'll see you guys on the next video.